Well, the murder of Charlie Kirk has dominated the headlines and filled many of your minds this week. First thing I want to note is that a political assassination like this is a horrific evil. That's not a partisan statement. I hope you recall I said the same thing when Melissa Hortman, a Democrat, was murdered in June. For things like this to be happening in our country is very disturbing. Secondly, this is just a very sad and tragic event. Charlie Kirk, age 31, leaves behind a young widow and 2 small children who are now without a father. It's heartbreaking. Third, I'm not going to preach a sermon today on the proper God-honoring response to this event. However, I would suggest, if you haven't already, listen to a statement given a couple days ago by Charlie Kirk's widow, Erica. And whether you agree with everything she says or not, these are extremely powerful words. Much of what she says is gospel-focused. She explains the comfort she finds, knowing that because her husband was a believer in Jesus, he is now in heaven with the Lord. And then she urges anyone who will listen, turn to Jesus Christ and experience his marvelous salvation. Wonderful words from someone whose husband was murdered just 2 days earlier. And then she adds, but most important of all, she put that there, if you aren't a member of a church, I beg you to join one, a Bible-believing church. And that, folks, though Erica had no idea, that, folks, fits very well with our sermon today. Remember Hebrews 10:25, let us not be neglecting to meet together as the habit of some, but encouraging one another, and all the more as the day is drawing near.